Namaste, salam, and welcome to the latest episode of UCL Nights with Balbaja Barar. पता भी नहीं चला और दूसरा राउंड हमारे सामने है. This time around, Arsenal is going to welcome a Greek side, Olympiakos, जिसके अगेंस्ट हमारा रिकॉर्ड कुछ खास है नहीं, but of course we are going to get into the depths of it. So let's get into it. So yeah, let's welcome Rahul into the studio. Rahul, we are welcoming Olympiakos into the Arsenal Stadium. Looks like you are ready to welcome them at London.
भाई recent record देखा होगा. It's not been good,
Yeah.
but I think finally it's the time. वो time आ गया to change that. Time to change that. Time to get rid of that shitty record against Olympiakos. अपनी टीम ही इतनी अच्छी है भाई. And the crazy part, so many games, game after game, game after game, game
Yeah.
after game. Break नहीं है भाई. हर तीसरे दिन कुछ ना कुछ नया है. It's crazy.
It is crazy. It is crazy. And as you've already mentioned, the narrative needs to be changed because अभी मैं पिछले कुछ stats देख रहा था Olympiacos के against.
Yep.
We've met them 4 times in the Europa League and 2 times in the Champions League for the past 6 matches. And
Yep.
every single time an away team has won.
वही.
So this is something very different there.
Guys, screen पे है अब पिछले 6 रिजल्ट्स हमारे, as Ritesh mentioned.
Yeah.
Literally every time the away team has won. मतलब when I was ये एपिसोड का रिसर्च करना स्टार्ट कर रहा था ना, मेरे को लग रहा था कि अपना अच्छा रिकॉर्ड होगा भाई. ये कुछ उल्टा है. और पिछले 6 मैच में ये भी देखो, हाँ अवे टीम has won, 3 आर्सेनल के विन है, 3 ओलंपियाकोस के विन है. तो although Arsenal has a better team, I think Olympiacos वो थोड़ा उस पे they would use that to pump themselves कि okay away teams to win.
उनके records better है हमारे against.
वही even though क्योंकि अभी पिछले मैच पे जाओ इनके, they drew against what was the team? Paphos FC from Cyprus. Yeah, Paphos FC from Cyprus. They drew against them. Arsenal अपना 2-0 जीता. So I would just say कि अगर yes, this was 2021, but I think we have come a long way and we definitely are the favorites. बस I think it's another game. अभी Newcastle जैसा performance दे दो, attack from the front and
Yeah. I think that needs to become a habit. The handbrake needs to be off all the time, irrespective of the opponent. You need to show that who is in charge on the pitch. And as you mentioned, like 2021 में हम इनको मिले थे the quarterfinals of Europa League. And I believe उस time पे भी Arsenal was supposed to be the favorites, but somehow Olympiacos got the win. Even if when they had a red card in that match, they were playing with 10 men, but still somehow they were able to get the win away.
हाँ, but I mean वो वाला गेम भी देखो ना, aggregate score देखो तो we won the game 3-2. We won the
Yeah.
तो I don't remember everything, but I'm pretty sure कि वो मैच मैनेजमेंट का, गेम मैनेजमेंट का पार्ट रहा होगा कि we are already 2 games up, we already 2 goals up after the first game, so let's just try to secure the result. Probably win.
Yeah, hopefully we don't have to play them, in the semis, in the quarters, in the Champions League, and with the form that they have, I don't think they are going to get past in the round of 16. So yeah, let's dive straight into the lineup that we are going to present in London. But before that, let's do a quick recap, Rahul. The last time when we faced Olympiacos.
You're going to be surprised. Last time we played Olympiacos, this was our lineup.
Wow.
We had Bernd Leno in goal. We still had Hector Bellerin. Bellerin seems so far away. मेरे को याद, I thought 5-6-7 साल हो गया है, but okay.
He plays in Como, right?
Is he in Como or did he retire? I don't even remember now.
And I think he's in Como. He's in Como. Fabregas is managing him.
Our centre back pairing was David Luiz and Gabriel. Gabriel का वो पहला सीजन था Arsenal.
Get David Luiz forever.
Left back was Tierney. अपना midfield pairing, it was Mohamed Elneny and Granit Xhaka. भाई Elneny used to start Europa League games for Arsenal so long ago. It's crazy. अपना क्या बोलूं मैं?
Look at the wings, man. Look at the wings. Nicolas Pepe, Denis Ceballos. I mean,
अपने 4-1 attack बोलो तो अपना captain was Aubameyang. Behind him was Ceballos. Ceballos was still there. Wow. Left से Emil Smith-Rowe and right winger was Nicolas Pepe. Talking about Emil Smith-Rowe, यार कितनी जल्दी Like he's what 23 now, right? 24.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, like he was like 20 back then, playing in the Europa League quarters. Wow. And was that the season, right? That was the season, right, where he did so good. Kitne goals मारे थे
He
उसने?
broke that. He broke in that season.
And kind of, I would say, saved Arteta's job. Literally saved
Sort
Arteta's job.
of. But yeah, yeah. Like 4 years back, 5 years back, how Arsenal used to look. You know,
Mm, yeah.
we used to play David Luiz in the back, which is like David Luiz and Xhaka in the same team.
I
Imagine the chaos.
remember when we talk about Chelsea rejects joining Arsenal. Luis भी तो
Yeah,
Chelsea से आया था.
true,
So many.
true,
But
true.
see how times have changed, right? पहले लुइस आता था, अभी नॉनी आया है. Like, we don't sign rejects anymore.
The quality of players have increased,
We
which is
don't
good, which
sign
is good.
rejects anymore. Anyway, so let's get into the predicted lineup.
Pretty good lineup. Yes,
Let's
let's
start
talk about
with
that.
goalkeeper because that's what we usually start with.
David Raya versus Kepa. Who would you start?
I think Abhi right now, Raya definitely. Kepa maybe later
Mhm.
in the season जब थोड़ा secure हो रखा Champions League, but right now I don't want to take any risks. So Raya for sure.
Agreed, agreed. No risk. Raya between the sticks, of course. Moving ahead with the right back position, we've got Julian Timber versus Benjamin White. Of course, he has played a lot of physical games,
Hmm.
Newcastle and Manchester City. We have to keep that in mind. So my personal choice would be Benjamin White. I want Julian Timber to be safe. So yeah, I'll go
I
with the White.
I agree too. I want to keep White को उतना game time नहीं मिला इस season. And
Yeah.
I want to in this game I want to see players who have not played a lot of football. So I want to go with White 100%.
All right. So we both went with White. Let's move to the center back pairing. We've obviously Hincapi is out, is doubtful. So the options that we have is Gabriel, Saliba, Mosquera, and of course, if you want to, do a bit of experiment, we can put Calafiori. Who would you start?
I personally this one's kind of hard and क्योंकि
Mhm.
I think anything can work, but I I don't have any issue with whoever plays right center back, but left में मेरे को Calafiori देखना है. I just want to see him play that role.
Oh, wow.
I want to see
Calafiori
him
at
in that
left
role.
center back.
And I think this is a
Mm.
decent game to put him in that role. क्योंकि
Mm.
Arsenal will probably dominate most of the ball. It's a home game. तो एक बारी के लिए I want to see how he does there.
होम गेम तो है बट हमारा रिकॉर्ड अवे टीम्स के साथ स्पेशली अगेंस्ट ओलंपियाकोस इज नॉट दैट वेरी गुड
हाँ,
but
but
just for that reason I want to be safe at the center back because already हमने राइट में चेंजेस किए हैं so, personally my personal opinion and my personal preference would be Saliba and Mosquera of course
okay.
Mosquera is an up and coming so I think that would be much better much stable partnership
I agree with that. But वही है मेरे को थोड़ा सा बस देखना है. I want to see क्योंकि अब अपना डेप्थ इतना हो गया है ना कि सब कुछ चांस ही नहीं मिल रहा है तो मेरे को
सबको चांस
देखना
नहीं
है
मिल
थोड़ा.
रहा है that
Left
is
back,
true that is true
left back. Do you see MLS starting a game finally?
Maybe. I think yes. I think he can start. Side like Olympiakos, इसके against start करना चाहिए. To be very honest, it's
वही.
not going to be difficult for him. And of course, if we are going with Mosquera and Saliba, वो stability रहेगी पीछे. So
Hmm.
with the wings, we can with the left full backs, we can actually change and do something different. So I think let's go with Miles
Yeah.
at the left back position. Moving ahead, the two midfielders, the anchor and should I say the deep playing midfielder. The options that we've got are, of course, Martin Zubimendi, and we've got Declan Rice, Mikel Marino. Who do you want to start? Who would be the two midfielders? Who do you want to start with them? Do you want to
You
go with the
forgot
Amal
you
FC?
forgot Norgard. I want to
Oh,
see
of course. Yeah,
Norgard.
yeah, yeah. Of course.
Norgard
No
has to
God. My
start,
bad.
and I would say start Marino with him. Start Marino. Norgard and
Yeah, yeah.
Marino.
I won't mind. I won't mind.
Hmm.
Marino and Norcard, I think they will do
However,
pretty well.
I have a feeling कि Rice start करेगा. I think it would be Norgard and Rice. I just have a feeling.
Norcard and Rice.
Hmm.
Interesting, interesting. I
Yeah.
don't know if I haven't seen a lot of Norcard. Like, please help me out here. But is Norcard is a more of a box of box player or like probably a deep line player?
So he can do both. I think he's fine to do both. He's good at
Okay,
both.
okay. Okay, if he's comfortable, then I think we can go with Norgard. But I think it would be Norgard and Declan Rice because मुझे लगता नहीं है आर्टेटा इतना ज्यादा रिस्क लेने वाला है. Every time he's going to start a new player, he wants a stable player alongside him, just like William Saliba and Mosquera. I think in the midfield it would be something similar. So okay, let's go with Norgard and Declan Rice. In the number 10 role, who do you want to start? Eze or Odegaard? Finally, Odegaard is back, and he what a cameo against Newcastle.
Okay, if Odegaard is fully fit and fine, he needs to start because he needs that game time. उसने खेला नहीं है 2-3 मैच से regular. But if he's not fit, start Eze, give him like 55-60 minutes, and then bring Odegaard on. So go that way, but it has to be one of them too.
Of course, it has to be one of them too. And I believe the last match उसने cameo दिया था. I think that would really put Arteta into the mix. It will be a pickle to choose between him and Eze.
वही बस पता issue पता है कहाँ पे? Eze he can play as a proper number 10, वो classic number 10, but Odegaard is more like an 8. मतलब Eze can play in those.
He can drift into the midfield also and support the defensive midfielders.
जो अपना Odegaard का cameo भी था, he was playing deeper. He was playing passes थोड़ा deep उससे. तो अगर आप उसको बीच में डालो तो he likes to have some like Odegaard likes to have more time on the ball. तो जब आप number 10 खेलते you would have that much time. And even especially the way Odegaard plays, like he likes to take a few जब भी उसको बॉल आती है और it gets kind of frustrating sometimes, but he likes to take a few touches, इधर-उधर देखना, pass खिलाना. On the other hand, Eze he like उसको जैसे बॉल आती है
very quick. So he's very quick in transitions.
अगर Odegaard's going to start the formation, we might drift to a 4-3-3. But if Eze is starting, I think definitely be a 4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1.
So that would be interesting to see how we set up.
So as we are already decided the formation has to be 4-2-3-1, and the discussion that we already had, I think it's going to be Eze then.
I would say Eze, but like even if it's Odegaard, that's fine with me because he needs game.
Yeah, we wouldn't mind that. But I think वो ये right shoulder की जो injury, I don't think उसको जल्दी start करके we should aggravate it. So let's start with Eze, of course, and Eze is actually finally enjoying his place into the Arsenal lineup. And I think this is the time he should keep on continue that form because अभी और matches आने वाले हैं where we would need him to do really well. All right, moving on to the right hand side of the wing. Who you want to start? Of course, Noni is out, so we've got Saka, we've got Dorman. Do you want to risk and play Dorman over there?
Saka, 100% Saka.
Saka it is, of course, no doubt about that.
We need to win this game. Experiment थोड़ा बहुत चलता है हर जगह नहीं. Saka. We need Saka.
True. Saka on the right wing. Yeah. All right, so moving on to the left hand side. Eze is already in the center, so I don't think it would be much difficult for us to choose between Trossard and Martinelli. By the way, Trossard has started a lot of games ahead of Martinelli.
Yeah.
Do you think this would be one of the same thing?
Yeah, I see Trossard starting, and that's what I would like again. Start Trossard. अगर 60 मिनट तो गोल नहीं पड़ा, वो 0-0 चल रहा है तो bring on Martinelli. गोल पड़ भी गया है तो we bring on Martinelli. Martinelli is just better. The Trossard offers more control, I think. He offers more control in the game. Or Martinelli वो counter के लिए अच्छा है, and he's just better against tired legs. So just bring him on after 60.
I agree on that part. Trossard does bring a lot of control into the game, and then there is a lot of urgency. We have to move past the defenders, we have to move past the midfielders, bring on Martinelli, and do a super sub kind of thing. So yeah, I would agree on that part. Trossard on the left wing. Up front, we've got Victor Gyökeres. I don't think we have a doubt over there, do we?
मतलब अभी आर्टेटा दिमाग चलाएगा तो मेरिनो है आगे स्टार्ट करने के लिए. But I see Gyökeres starting because उसको वो confidence चाहिए. उसके 3 गोल हुए हैं अभी तक. He needs to score 20 plus goals a season, and this is one of the games where he can bag 1, maybe 2, maybe 3. So
the way that he has evolved throughout the games, from the first United game to the latest Newcastle, उसके goal scoring abilities को side रख दो, just purely on the footballing basis. The way he used to, touch the ball, the way he used to make runs for Arsenal, that has really improved, especially against the physicality of the Newcastle team. It really showed up.
Yep. So yeah.
So So Gyökeres, of course. So that's the predicted lineup, guys. We've got Raya in the back. We'll start with Bellerin. Then we had William Saliba and Christian Mosquera. Then in the left back position, we are going with our very own Miles Lewis Kelly. In the midfielder, where we start with Christian Norgard and Declan Rice because we want that stability in the midfield. Up front in the number 10 position, we have our golden boy, the player who went away, Ebrechi Eze. On the right wing, we have our very own golden boy, Bukayo Saka. On the left wing, we would have Trossard over Martinelli. Of course, Martinelli is doing really well, but we want Trossard to start. And up front, it would be Victor Gyökeres. So there it is, guys. This is the predicted lineup. And I hope this is good enough to beat Olympiakos. Finally, एक away team के साथ मैच खेलेंगे, especially against Olympiakos, and we're going to win that.
Yep, I am so very excited for the game, and I'm not tense at all. लिटरली बोल रहा हूँ भाई, जो लास्ट 2 weeks ना स्ट्रेसफुल गए हैं. वो सिटी का गेम तुमने लिवरपूल दे दिया, फिर तुमने सिटी दे दिया, फिर तुम न्यूकासल दे दिया. द स्केड्यूल हैज बीन सो हेक्टिक, एंड इफ आई एम फीलिंग इट, घर पे बैठ के प्लेयर्स मैनेजर उनका तो अलग लेवल रहा होगा. आई एम जस्ट हैप्पी फाइनली इजियर थोड़े फिक्चर्स आए हैं. होपफुली दिस गेम गोज इजी. टाइम फॉर प्रेडिक्शन. What do you think? What do you think?
Home game against a Greek side who has drew against Paphos FC, aside from the Cyprus. I don't think we should find difficult to score against them, I would say. But I still want to go with a simple 2-0 against Olympiakos. Of course, I want Jokeris to score and maybe, give a Eze a goal too. So yeah, that would be my prediction.
I personally, I have a feeling कि जो अपना पिछला जो record जो that we were talking about, that the away team wins. I think that would be in Arteta's mind. And Champions League में he is usually conservative. He's not very attacking. So we probably would go in with a conservative lineup and conservative mindset कि goal नहीं खाना है. And see,
but it's not even a game like Atletico Madrid. It's Olympiakos, right?
But see, if we score in the first 10 minutes, तो 4 गोल मार देंगे हम. पर अगर 60 मिनट तो गोल नहीं आया ना, तो we would still score 2. So I would think I think personally I feel 2-0, 4-0 के बीच में 2-0, 3-0, 4-0 ऐसा कुछ स्कोर होगा.
Okay. तो राहुल तो प्रेडिक्ट कर रहा है गोल्स गैलोर.
Fingers crossed. Last 2 games we've had defensive mistakes. Hopefully this game there's no errors.
So finally, we have decided, Rahul had decided it would be a goals galore. And I believe it would be, but it's time to change the narrative. It's time for the first time against Olympiakos, our home team will win in the London Stadium. So that's it, guys. That's it from our side. Hopefully you would like this episode. If you like it, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. What do you think would be the predicted lineup against Olympiakos? Till then, Mike Band, Masti Chalu. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.